Archangel Michael has a very important message for you today. Don't skip this. Pay attention. My dear. I will show you the reality. Without passing judgment. Your ancestors were legendary figures who shaped history. They created kingdoms and passed their wisdom down through the ages. Their names have been written in gold. Their acts have been spoken of with wonder and respect. Your spirit bears the marks of the wounds you suffered at the hands of yourself. Not others. The people who ought to have stood by you cheered you on and helped. You become successful instead of being left alone. Why? They spoke about you as a curse. They thought you would bring down their perfect legacy. They thought you were a bad thing. They were afraid of you because of who you are. Not because of what you did in the past. Pride made them not see clearly. Fear made them not love you. Their fears were too strong. They did not see you as an important part of their legacy. To show your belief in angels. Like this video and enter 999. My dear. Do you understand why they were so afraid of you? It wasn't because you were weak or without value. It was because they couldn't control you. The illusion they had created for themselves was in danger of collapsing because of your mere presence. They were utterly bewildered by you. Since you were apart from them. So. They rejected you because they couldn't see you. They were weak and foolish to think that expelling you would protect their legacy. They spoke nastily. People said bad things about you in secret. Saying you were the one who would bring bad luck. They thought you were a curse. A sign that they were about to be destroyed just by being there. They didn't see the reality inside you. Your great potential. Power. Greatness. Which are similar to the legendary figures they respect. Here it is. Kid. Can you see it? Forget about being cursed. That was never you. You were a diamond in the rough. A hidden gem. Ignite the start of something greater than they could have imagined. They were too proud to see beyond their pride. They feared you. Their inability to see your value. Not your worth. Led to their rejection. Give Attract Abundance a thumbs up and subscribe to stay updated. Your heart is weighed down by the pain of their abandonment. My beloved child. The pain of their betrayal is like an open wound. I know it will never go away. I'm here to tell you that the fact that, even if they rejected you, it doesn't define you. You're brighter and more brilliant than their fear. Your destiny isn't shaped by their fear. Don't let their judgments hold you back. They may be blind. That shouldn't stop you from seeing the light. You're more than just a passing shadow. You're not just a fluke or an error. Something far more than they could ever imagine has come to fruition in you. You have the essence of legendary beings. However, you also have an asset. You are brave enough to overcome their shortcomings. You have the determination to carve out your own path. You have the insight to see the advantages hidden in what others saw as a curse. You have the power to choose now. My darling. Are you going to let their rejection shape your story? Is your future going to be controlled by their fear? Or are you going to let yourself be fully human and rise above it all? Getting even or proving someone wrong are not the only ways to handle things. Motivation's here. The point is to become your true self. You are going to realize the immense potential that has always been inside you. Dispel pessimism by giving this video a type 555. I have a secret to tell you about curses. My beloved kid. A lot of people get them wrong. Some say a curse is really just a test. A challenge. A purifying fire that will help you become a better person in the end. For those who are courageous enough to seek it. There is a gift concealed inside. You've been through a lot. You're still standing strong. You've been through rejection. You've kept going. You've been on your own. You've stayed strong. You've gotten stronger and wiser. They didn't take you seriously. That made you stronger. It's time to get up and move forward. Use their rejection as a chance to create something new. Turn the rumors about them into something positive. A song of victory. Take back the family history that was denied you. Don't let their mistakes or worries hold you back. A new path awaits you. Full of possibilities. A new story is waiting to be written. A new life is yours to create. You won't be the only one to rise when the time comes. Even in the darkest moments. The sky has been a constant presence. No one ever truly left you alone. Prepared. Guided. Protected. You are ready for this very moment. Your inner brilliance is something you share with others. There is a calling. A purpose. A talent in it. Its purpose is to radiate light. Not just for you. If you have faith in the power of the divine, then watch this movie in type 2.22. Be strong. My darling. Don't let their rejection weigh you down. Plant the seed of self. Your inner brilliance is something you share with others. There is a calling. A purpose. A talent in it. Its purpose is to radiate light. Not just for you. If you have faith in the power of the divine, then watch this movie in type 2.22. Be strong. My darling. Release yourself from the burden of their rejection. Plant the seed of self-worth in your heart. Beyond their dread. You are more. Beyond their inability to see. You are more. You are the radiance they fail to see. You are the power they disregarded. The heritage they fought to erase. Stand up and expose their denial to the world. Get back up there and show everyone that the curse they were so afraid of may really turn out to be their legacy's best gift. Instead of being a hindrance. You are a light. A blessing. A rejection. A revelation. It is now your turn. With the knowledge that you are beloved. Treasured. Set for greatness. Step fearlessly into it. Always keep in mind that you have support. If the deceit ever tries to resurface, I will be the one to bring you back to reality. Your value. Your selection. Your sufficiency are all assured. Go now. My darling. Come up. Get peace by like this video and typing 888. I offer you my devotion to rebirth and salvation. I ask you to follow my guidance. I ask you to listen to my prayer. O Lord of compassion. You have seen my suffering and set me free. My spirit returns to you. O God. Even though you have set me aside, my heart remains burning. You have broken the chains of rejection and made me whole again, giving my spirit its freedom. I have made it through the storms of uncertainty. Your light has transformed my darkness. I offer you my devotion and dedication. I surrender to your will. I am your servant. I surrender to your care. I surrender to your love. I surrender to your protection. I surrender to your guidance. I surrender to your vision. I surrender to your plan. I surrender to your purpose. I surrender to your promise. 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 I surrender. I offer you my spirit. Lord of compassion. You have seen my suffering and set me free. My spirit returns to you. O God. Even though you have set me aside, my heart remains burning. You have broken the chains of rejection and made me whole again, giving my spirit its freedom. I have made it through the storms of uncertainty. Your light has transformed my darkness. Lord, please bless my work and multiply my influence and territory. Restore what was lost and repair what was resisted. May prosperity flourish as a result of your favor. Discover the source of my delight in your love. Even though they said I was cursed, you say I am chosen and that you would care for me. You deem divine what others abandoned. Wherever you're, O Lord of compassion, you have been watching my sufferings and have released me. My spirit returns to you. Even though you have put me away, my heart remains burning. You have broken the bonds of rejection and made me whole again, giving my spirit its freedom. I have made it through the storms of uncertainty. Your light has transformed my darkness. Your light shines. Their shadows go away. Now may my life's narrative serve as an example of hope. Second chances. Purpose. Holding a child of grandeur in your hand, I stand in your embrace. O Lord, I am unyielding in the face of deceit and terror. Your truth is unwavering and fearless, mine to own forever. I stand tall in my faith, a beacon of light under your heavens. Praise this video by giving it a like and then typing Amen to own it.